Hey guys, this is HGS Retro Gamer. What's up? So I'm gonna try some new style of video. I don't have a title for this, but it's something like an essay or a podcast. So I'm just gonna record a gameplay, and after that, I'm just gonna record another voice audio. So yeah, let's get started. Why play retro games? Yeah, so a lot of people might think that it's for old people, or it's outdated because it's retro. You should probably get the newest game. But not just for me, but I noticed some people also still play those games. So yeah, I got some of these five stuffs that I could say, or I have a reason why we should still play some old games. So yeah. So number one is it's still playable for most games. No, sometimes they're even better than the new ones. So yeah, this is one. Super Mario, Mario and Luigi Superstars. It's like a what you call this? An RPG. Yeah, it's an RPG, but I don't see there's some really great RPG games these days. Like it has a long story and it's a really great gameplay. So that's one example. Now, if you try to look back, like at least like PS2, there's ton of games there that way better than you can play in PS4 or especially now PS5. I don't know why, but there's some games that they tried to replicate. Some they don't. They say, for example, like the Star Wars Battlefront. I was excited when I first heard that it came out. EA made it, but when I got it in my hand, like I finished the game for like less than 2 hours. I think. Yeah, it's less than 2 hours. So why why make that kind of game? You can make it better, no? And one thing I noticed also is that I have a brother. When we have PS4, he always like buy all the remastered ones. So for me, like, yeah, okay, you buy the remaster. So that means the older one is still better for some reason. He still look up for the older ones. And yeah, it's playable to be fair. I tried it to younger kids these days. As young as 5 years old girl, a 5 year old girl. That's my one of my niece. Yeah, she like it. I tried to let her play the Game Boy Lilo and Stitch. It's challenging, but it's fun to her. She also likes Stitch. She's a big fan. Her aunt has a lot of this Stitch merchandise. So she got influence in there. She liked the game. What else? Yeah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man was she find it challenging for some reason, but I guess she's 5 years old, so it's not an easy game for all of us. That's one thing. So yeah, even kids these days, even TikTok exists, Android phones exist, they could enjoy this kind of games. One example is one of my let's say a student of mine. I think he's 10 years old. Back then, yeah, back then he's 10. He saw me playing Mario Kart when I'm not teaching, so he was um he was surprised I coach. Oh, by the way, I do coaching job. I'm a sports coach. By the way, I'm a sports coach by the day. So back to the story, coach. What are you playing? Is that a Switch? So I just said no. It's just my Android phone, and I connected the controller. And he saw me. I'm playing Mario Kart, the GBA version. So yeah, he tried it. No, it's still cool. He said it's cool. Even though that kid had already tried playing, I think, oh yeah, he tried playing Switch already. So it's crazy. As young as him, he enjoyed those games. So he also played GTA San Andreas, which is which is crazy. Kids can still play those games. I mean, GTA San Andreas, how old is that? If GTA 5 is like more than 10 years, then San Andreas is way older than that. So yeah, crazy stuff. So let's go to the next one. Play games that you miss out. Yes. So this one, Mario and Luigi. I remember back then when we have a Game Boy Advance. Our cartridge of that game, for some reason, like the save file got corrupted. It got damaged. Yeah. So me and my brother, we failed to accomplish this game, so we didn't get the ending. So yeah, after that, like we can't buy a new one, I guess, because the save file is on the cartridge, not on the Game Boy hardware itself. So that's one thing I miss out. So now I'm old. I find a way. Now I'm playing this game because I did not finish it. We did not finish it. So yeah, I'm doing this, regaining my childhood. What else? Yeah, probably you're not. If you're not from a third world country like here in Philippines, I even heard in Brazil. We grew up playing with what do you call this? We call it pirated discs, pirated CDs. Maybe we call it burned CDs. Yeah, you just burn a file in the CD, then you play it. We even have fake cartridges here, but you can't get the best out of it. Sometimes when you buy it, it's not working. Sometimes the saves doesn't work. So we grew up on that one. So when we want something, we try to buy it, then we put it on Game Boy. It doesn't work, then it's goodbye. The only good part is we bought it cheap, but if it's not working, we can't refund it. Now we bought the original. Yeah, it can be pricey, yes, but for some reason, like this Mario and Luigi, I remember we bought it the original one. I don't know, the save file got corrupted, and most stores don't accept refund here in this country. So yeah, that's one. Next stuff is emulation saves money. Yes, as an frugal adult, I'm more of a practical spender. So emulation is not for everyone. I believe so. I'm not gonna judge people who bought a real CRT TV or a hardware, the console itself, for a price. I'm not gonna judge you. I know it feels better to play the original one, but emulation, yeah, I can, do it like for free most of the time. I can download it, but yeah, it depends on if you're playing on the phone or the PC, or you buy an emulator handheld. Yeah, that's what you call it, emulator handhelds. It's it's cheaper, to be fair. I could spend somewhere else like food, pay the bills instead. Instead of buying really expensive consoles, especially when you get a new one. Like it's super pricey. So I think it is fair emulation, but yeah, I do not recommend emulation to everyone, of course. And if you want to learn how to emulate, do it yourself. I don't want to get sued. So yeah, I think this is what most people do. No, like I have lots of friends back in college. They miss out Pokemon, so they try to put it on their phone. They start an emulator there. They play Pokemon on their phone. So yeah, it's crazy. All right. So, I've mentioned this one. Next one is some of the kids these days can appreciate and have fun with it. Yes. So if you remember the first one, I said the 5-year-old girl and the 10-year-old boy. Maybe I'll add some few hints. I noticed some kids these days. I mean, not notice, not some, but most. They're having a harder time to play this game. You know, it's harder. So yeah, I guess we guys are just, built different, or maybe games these days are easier than back before. So yeah, and it's a good part that the kids were able to try this one. So, you know, gives them some challenge. Life without challenge is freaking boring. It's like you're in the easy mode or you're in the cheat code. The kid's not gonna learn how to face the problem. Like playing the video games, you have a boss battle. You, they don't know how to figure out how to beat the boss battle. So they have to find the solution. You gotta find the pattern. Don't give up. Build their fighting spirit. So yeah, it's really really good for kids. Also, they should try this. I'm not saying that this is all they should not play. No, they should try it. They gotta try it. And last one, oh, this is the interesting part, is there are still new releases or even demix or even what do you call this? The homebrews. Yeah, homebrews. So I wonder why people still make games out of the old consoles, but it's fine. I like it. Sometimes I tried Xeno Crisis. I tried, someone made a mod about Super Conquer for, what do you call this? Conquer for Tales, I think in N64 they put it on a SNES with different story. I like it. And then they put Deadpool. They modified Deadpool into Ninja Gaiden in NES. It's really great. I love it. So it's not really technically old. Some people can still play with it. And yeah, and it's a good reason also that you should try retro games because of those games. And gameplay out of it. Yeah. So how about you guys? What can you say about this one? Share your some stuff, some ideas, positive or negative ideas, no problem. Right? I hope you like this video. So I'm technically done, but the video's not yet done. So yeah. Anyway, I hope I can make more of this kind of videos soon. Maybe we could share more stuffs. Yeah, or even build a community out of it. But first I gotta make maybe a title for this one. Yeah, so you can treat this kind of episodes like a podcast or some kind of essay that makes you go to sleep. Maybe. I know I feel like I'm sound like a sleepy person. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. If you like it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Buy me some coffee. Yeah, donate some or send tips. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.